Hi everybody, Mature Simmer here. So welcome back here for round 2 of week 30 in season 11 of Tgc Tours. Looks like we're still on the white tees, second pins. Wind is medium. Fairway and greens are firm. Green speed goes up too fast. Alright, so here we are on course. A lot of tee boxes there, you can see. It looks like they got 5, although they really had 4. So maybe one of them isn't a tee box, or it's split, or I don't know. Depends how the designer did it, I suppose. Before we get going, let me just ask, as always, as you continue through here, if you enjoy what you're seeing, please consider dropping a like and subscribing to the channel. Those things are greatly appreciated. So let's take a look at what we have here. 6 mile an hour, little bit, not really a headwind, but we'll go pop over that way. A little bit to the left again, but good position. We ended up on the fairway. So a little bit of different play. Not much to change here because I can't quite bring it all the way there anyway, so we're going to go ahead and just hit this and really stink at it. Wow, 33 degrees off. I don't know what I did there. That was awful. Alright, so if I go to an approach here and then go down, what other choices have I got? Wow. The pitch is not going to be enough. That's for sure. Even that's not going to be enough. It's going to be 6 yards. It might get me to the edge, and then maybe I can kick up. So I'm going to try this, but God, I blew it on that second swing. I had a nice shot otherwise. I was debating putting a spin on it and decided against it. Silly me. Alright. We got a big divot up for the super flop. And pretty straight on here. Downhill, so we're not going to do much. But we get ourselves a better start than we did last time, because I believe I ended up having a bogey on the first hole. Alright, so now we have a little bit of a trick here. It's uphill, so even with the tailwind... Oh my God, what am I doing with these pulls? Oh. Alright, I'm like, you know, the bias is that way, so I'm thinking about doing something, but I'm just destroying my results. Alright, a little bit better. I mean, I'd rather have that going to the right like that. Ooh, it would not stop. Alright, so we can go ahead with the flop. We're going to go... See, the flop, I don't know that it's going to move the same way, but... Because in theory, 13 feet should be about 4 yards. I'm going to go ahead and do it and see how we do here. Man, that still almost didn't make it up there, so... Alright, well this is not good. A little bit... Wow. Awful. That was awful. I was trying to be clever, and, man, that didn't work. That's better. At least we didn't, like, contort ourselves. But man, now we're going for a double bogey here. Should be okay. Alright, we are. I think that's the same result I had on that hole the first time through. So that hole has chewed me up and spit me out a couple times. Alright, another massive pull. I've got to get my swing back in line there. Alright, we got a lot of wind and a lot of lie. Now we're too far to the right. Oh my goodness. Alright, how far? Oh man, we are far, far away. I did a full swing. Wow. Alright, well this is playing quite poorly. Alright, pick's not too bad, especially with the rollback. But we're going for a bogey here. Just need a little tap. Alright. Man, I was really hoping after that good ending to the first round that I had kind of hit my stride a little bit. And honestly, if I... There we go. Perfect, perfect. The rhythm's off a bit, but that was a nice connection. But yeah, with the start that I had, I was just hoping I'd have a better outcome. And it's not happening. Now we're too far to the right again. The wind should pull me back some, but not enough. Alright. Now, this should be... I need more than that, because 6... That's going to be 6 back. Man, this is... Honestly... This is just, I don't want to pitch, is the problem. Alright. So if I do 95, and if I pull this way back, I'm probably still way, way too far. Oh my god. 92. Alright. Alright. I've got to rein all this garbage in, because this is just... I cannot hit anything for the life of me, I'll tell you. Wow, this is awful. It's not going to cut over as much as I thought it would. I really thought I had a shot at that off the fringe. Alright, sadly this is becoming one of my typical rounds. I mean, I'm 4 over, 5 in. Alright, we are going to do a choked tee shot. Alright, pulled a little bit on the bottom, but straightened it out otherwise. So distance-wise, it actually turned out okay. Ooh, that was a hard swing by us, so I'm not entirely surprised that it ended up being as sloppy as it was, but doesn't mean I need to like it. Alright, up the hill, over? Nah. That was good, though. Finally a par again. So, separated by 4 holes in between, or 3 holes in between, I guess. 2 par bookends right now. Alright, now I'm going to try this here. And now we go far to the right. Man, I am just falling apart on this. Yeah, I'm like, it's so far uphill. I would have been really surprised. Alright, at least we got another par. But that is grinding out a par. That is not how I want to do it. I would have loved to have gotten a birdie. Now, again, I believe that par 3 was the one I had bogeyed, though. Alright, so we've got a heavy wind, so this will pull it back. So I'm going to stay to the left, because basically it's going to shove me way back on the fairway here. Alright, better. Not great, so we probably lost some distance with a slight off there. Alright, we're going to try this. Alright, a little closer to straight, but certainly not where I needed it. I think a lot of movement. Not a lot, but a good movement there. So let's see. I would love to get this to fall. I just don't want to hit it too hard. Moved a little more than I had hoped. But we get the par. I mean, we need to settle in with that at least, but like I said, it's going to need to be... I mean, to get a tour card, I probably need 15 or 20 under. I mean, I need something just insane at this point. I don't know if it's possible. Ooh. Not where I wanted it, that's for sure. Alright. So we're up in the air. So even though we're down, even though we're up, I think I'm going to go up 1 here. Alright, so we get a decent roll. Let's see. Again, it's downhill. He's excited. Alright. He's properly excited. I've got 3 more than 10-foot putts, so that's pretty good. Alright, again, headwind, so I'm going to leave it up here. The first time through, I had pulled it back some to stay on the fairway, but we're on the fairway here, so we're good. Oh boy. I'm thinking that's what I need. Oh, no, I'm too big of a hill. So that messed me up a bit. What is going on with me tossing these off to the side like that? Goodness gracious. Way downhill. Come on, I know you're going to cut over. Oh, not as much as I shot at, though, so I was hanging around, but I couldn't get any birdies. And yeah, now I'm worse off than I was. I'm 5 over. I was 4 over last time in the front 9, so this definitely has hurt me. I just haven't been executing well. I mean, my super flops have been a little lackluster. My approaches have definitely been iffy, to say the least. Alright, I'm going to go way over here to the edge. I think we'll be okay. It should bounce on. Sort of. It's on the fringe. I think we're going to putt this one, though. I think we're down. Are we down by the hole? It's hard to tell. Definitely a lot of movement. So I'm a little short on the power. Wow. So yeah, there was, oh boy. Oh boy. Come on, I really thought we'd have a shot at a birdie on this one. Now I'm worried I'm not even going to get the, oh come on. Now I'm worried I'm not even going to get the par. Oh, it's not going to come back. Wow. The fast green is hurting me pretty badly. Like things are, I don't know. That one didn't feel good at all. Like I really could feel myself kind of coming unglued. All right. Yeah. Let's try to get a good. Not great, but we'll be on the green, but not anywhere near the hole. I was hoping to hit that, you know, get within 12 feet thing, but that didn't happen. All right, nice and up there. Woo, woo. Oh boy. I haven't chipped this whole time. We're finally going to do it, because I'm like, that's definitely a chip. But another bogey. This is a bad round. This is a really bad round. I am having a hard time pulling things together. All right, we got plenty of room up here. Still to the right. Wow. All right, well, at least we skipped out on that. Hopefully we're far enough. We are on. It is just not going to stop on the green no matter what we do today. All right, I'm going to hit it super soft. Oh, almost. That was right by the edge of the hole. But yeah, the 2 over definitely gave me some confidence. So it's been disappointing seeing how this is playing out. It's coming back around. All right, we stayed out of the bunker. Right in the middle of the fairway. Wow. All right. So I am going to do a choked approach. And that's as far down as it's going to let me go. Wow. All right. Yeah, it's still, let's see, 92. Yeah, that was a long, long way. This is so downhill. This is so downhill, I'm barely going to touch it. Oh, it did get stopped by that hill there. I mean, I knew there was a little bit of uphill. But yeah, there's more downhill here again. This one I'm going to play a little more traditionally, but... Yeah, I mean, pin placement is some of it for sure. But, yeah, that was just rough. I mean, that was just massively downhill the whole way. There was not a good approach to that hole once I ended up where I ended up. Ooh. Ooh. Awful. That's all I can say. That was awful. Too far right again. I had perfect on the backswing, but with the breeze and everything else, it took me out. Ah. The lie was not great. So we're going to go with a regular flop and just barely hit it. Yep, okay. But now I'm going for a bogey because of how messy that one was. So yeah, remember these people that did like 18 over? I'm 9 over right now. It's pretty bad. Alright, hung on. 302, this is our last par 5, so yeah, we're not making it. Alright, that is too tight, so I'm going to go over here. Oh my goodness. I'm like hitting straight up and down. Alright, we're going to choke the approach. And now it's too far left. I shot from this same spot on this hole, but I was going for a birdie then, not a par. So, not bad, but kind of not what I want. Alright. Alright, I'm doing everything to the right. I'm just open every time I swing. Alright, this is with me. Alright, a decent hit. Oh, come on. With a 12-mile-an-hour wind? I don't believe that's really what happened there. That was awful. I was supposed to go the full 21 yards. Obviously that didn't happen. Nope. Alright, now we are 10 over. Way downhill. I don't know, because I'm going to be down about 13. So I'm going to leave it with this. Oh my god. When I shoot like that, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. What? Oh, it is just so frustrating. Oh my god, what kind of roll was that? We hit the downhill. You can see the hill. We landed on that and then basically got kicked out is what happened. Alright, we get the par. We got the daily quest for what that's worth. Not much. Alright, a little less open. It's about half of the open that I've been having. Alright, we're definitely going to go up here. Alright, that's actually going to be decent for positioning. Not bad. There's a lot going on here. We've got a long uphill. Man, I hit that fully, but... oh boy. Oh boy. I was a little worried. I knew it was downhill. I'm like, that's gonna pull, and it did. Oh, that was an awful round. So we're gonna, basically in the third round, we're gonna see if the first round was an anomaly or the second round. But yeah, that is not the outcome I wanted by any stretch of the imagination. That was really, really a disappointing turn of events. So, I'm not going to waste anybody's time. That was just an awful round. Like I said, I need to play way, way closer, or way more often with the round 1s than I do with something like round 2. So, we'll see what round 3 brings. I'll see you then.